Okay, so welcome back my dear friends. In continuation to my last video, I have come with another video. So question number 1 and question number 2 of this particular exercise 6.4 of 8th standard CBSE, which relates with finding out the squares and the square roots. We have already solved many of the questions, and today we have come here to find out the square root of decimal numbers. So we already found the squares and the square roots by some of these methods, which I have already explained in my last video. So you are requested to see my last video also for more clarification. Okay, so in that you will be finding that how to find out the square roots if we are knowing the squares already. Then how to find the square roots by repeated subtraction method. Okay, so one separate method is there which has to be utilized. Then how to find the square root by prime factorization method. That also we have already discussed, and I have shown you, and examples are also shown to you. Then we went for finding out the square root by long division method. We solved some of the questions here on board, and that long division method, how to solve it, that also we have shown in my previous videos. Then in second video also I went for finding out number of digits of square root. If complete square is given to us, we need to find the number of digits of square root. So which formula we will be utilizing? That formula already I have shown to you. I have already told you that if the complete square is having even number of digits, then that n should be divided by 2. Then we will get the number of digits in the square root. If the digits are having, you can say, the square, complete square is having odd number. In that case, if n is odd, we need to add plus 1 and we have to divide it by 2. Means n plus 1 divided by 2 will be giving us the number of digits in square root. Okay, square root. Right, and as I promised, I told you that I will be coming with the next video immediately, in which we will be solving finding out the square roots of decimal numbers. Okay, so non-decimal numbers already we have seen how to find out. Square root of finding decimal numbers also it is very important, that we will see today. Okay, so it is also very important, and then we will solve some another questions. So these are the main important thing in which in examination we must know that how to find the square root of decimal number, how to find the square root of non-decimal numbers, how to find the number of digits of the square root without doing any calculation, so that we can find out whether our answers are correct or not. Okay, right, so let us proceed with this one. So first we will find out, so same long division method only we are going to apply here. We are going to apply long division method only. So long division method. Long division method. So in this long division method, how we will be utilizing this one? So let us see. So question number 1. So it is 2.56 is given to us. 2.56. So in this case again, as we have adopted the procedure in non-decimal numbers, we have adopted the procedure in non-decimal numbers, the same way we are going here to do it. Okay, right. So now in this case what we are doing, we are going for pairing of numbers separately of integral part, separately of decimal part. Separately integral part means this 2 is called integral part, and then point after point 5, 6, so it will be decimal part. Okay, in non-integral numbers, non-decimal numbers, sorry. So non-decimal numbers, we started pairing of the numbers from left hand side. Okay, in this case what will be there? Integral part will be paired first as usual as we were doing earlier, and after decimal we have to start from here. From left hand side we have to start. From the first place of decimal we have to start pairing of it. Okay, so right. So now integral part is only 1, and decimal part we have to start pairing. So here 5, 6 is there. So 2 numbers are there. We will pair it by putting bar over it. Okay. So now as usual, Now nothing much difference is there. What procedure we have adopted for long division method, there is not much difference, it is there. Okay, so for 2 now, 1 square is equal to 1, 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square we make it as 4, so we cannot utilize here 2 square is equal to 4, compulsorily we have to utilize 1 square is equal to 1, so 1 square is equal to 1 here, and we will be putting here, so it will subtract, so it will give you 1. Okay? Now as decimal is here, so this 5, 6 will come automatically. 5, 6 will come automatically. Okay. Now as decimal is here, here also decimal will come. Here also decimal will come. Okay? Right. Now in this case 1 again it has to be what? So 1 is there. Right. So in this case, now what we have to do? We have to add or we have to double it. So we have to add, either add or double, so it will become 2. Right? Okay. Once it is becoming 2, now in this place what we will be filling it up? Okay, what we can fill up here? Okay. So right, what we can do here? So 6 should come here. It means with 2, what we can put? If we are putting 3, then 3 into 3 will give you 9. 3 into 3 will give you 9. Another option is there that we can go for putting 4. 24 into 4. So it will give you 6. Very good. It will give you 6. But in this case, 4, 4, 16, 8, 1, 9. So 96 only it is coming here. Now we have to check for that which one will get 6 again. So 5 if we will put, so 5 into 5 will give you 5. 6 into 6 will give you 6 again. 6 again. So let us check for it. So we have to check it just like we are doing in division. Same division method is there. So 6, then 6, 6, 36. 3, then 12, 3, 15. So we have got 156. We have got 156. So here it will become 26 and 6, 156. So it has got cancelled. So our answer has come 1.6. For finding out the number of digits in square root, so 2.56. How many digits are here? So n is equal to 3. With that formula, 3 plus 1 divided by 2 is giving us as 2. So 2 digits are there. So it will be having number of digits in its square root will be 2. So we can say that whole root 2.56 will be equal to 1.6. So this is the procedure, gentlemen. Okay, to find out the square root of decimal numbers. Let us find out here. And one more thing I want to say, that suppose if you are a kid, you are already knowing about some of the digits and all. So if you are really afraid of something decimal and other things, what you do, this 2.56 you write as 256 by 100. Write it as 256 by 100. Okay. And then if you are finding out the square root, so the square root of 256, and for 100 already you are knowing that 10 into 10. So you can very well write as 256 square root by 10. By 10, because 10 prime factorization method, 2 10 are there, 1 10 will be coming out automatically. Now we have to find root 256. So root 256 by similar to non-decimal number what we have done, same way we can do it. Okay, if we are really afraid of this decimal, where to put the decimal and other things, if that is the case, in this way also we can do it. And we are already knowing that for 256, 16 is the square root. 16 divided by 10, so it will be giving you 1.6. This procedure also we can apply. Okay? But this is also simple only. It is simple. But sometimes you can utilize this procedure also. Right, very good. Let us go for second one. Second one is what? 7.29. 7.29. Now again go for it. 7.29. Same way, integral part, decimal part. Okay? Right. Then here what we can put? square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9. So 3 square we cannot put, 2 square only we will be putting. So 2 square, so 2 to 4 is giving us 3 and 29 will come automatically. Then this 2 we have to add here. So this will become 4 and something we have to fill it up. Okay. Now we have to see that how we are getting 9 here.
3.
So if 3 you are putting, so 3 into 3 9, very good. So 43 into 3, which means 40 into 3 120 and 3 into 3 9. So it is giving you 129. 129 is far away from 329. Okay, so it means we have to think for now furthermore.
7.
4, 5, yes, so we can go for 7. So either 3 or 7. If 7 we are making, then also 9 we are getting. So 47 once we will change and this 7. So 7, 7, 9, 4, 7, 4, 28, 4, 3, 32. So 329. So here it has become. So as it was decimal here, decimal will come here. Okay, and 329 will get cancelled completely. So our answer has become 2.7. Okay, so 2.7 is the square root. So you can write 7.29 as 2.7. Correct? Okay, so you can have a glance. With this procedure also we can do it. So 729 will be at the top and 27 is the square root of 729 divided by 10 will give you 2.7. Okay? Right, so in this way we are solving. Now let us go for finding out this third number, 31.36. Okay, so 31.36. Now let us again go for pairing it. 31.36. Okay, so let me make it here. Now you can see that integral part. So first of all find out the number of digits in the square root. It is having total number 4. 4 divided by 2. So it will also give you 2 digits. Okay? Right. So let us pair. Integral part we can pair 31. Decimal part we can pair 36. Okay? Now let us see. So which one? 5 square is equal to 25. 6 square is equal to 36. It means 5 square we have to put it. So 5 square. So it is giving you 25. If we are subtracting 26. Okay? And 36 will be coming down. Okay? And if we will add 5, so it will become 10, gentlemen. We will add. Either add or multiply, it doesn't matter. But from second step onwards, we have to compulsorily add. So better keep the practice of adding only. Keep the practice of adding only. Same thing will get added. 5, 5, 5. Same thing will get added. Okay? So now 10 it has become. Now what we have to do? We have to place some number here so that we can get 636. So it is very easy. If 100 we are putting, so 0. Okay, so 0 will come. Now 6 is coming where? If 4 we are putting, 104 into 4. So it is becoming 400. 100 into 4, 400. 4 into 4 will be giving you 16. So 416. So no. Next one we have to. So we can go for putting 6. Here it will decimal will come. So 6, 36, 600. So 636 we got and we have solved it. So we have got here 6. So square root of 31.36 is giving us as 5.6, gentlemen. Okay. And similarly, as I have told you, here also we can write like 31.36. We can write 3136 divided by 100 like this. Then root 3136 and divided by 10. Root 3136 will be the square root of 56 only. So 56 by 10 will be given to 5.6. Ultimately, we are going for this long division method. So in this long division method itself, with the decimal we can solve. It's not an issue. We can solve it with decimal also. Right? So in this way, we can solve. We can find out the square root of non-decimal number. we can find the square root of decimal number. We can find the number of digits in square root if complete square is given. Okay, by utilizing all these things, we are in a very comfortable position to solve the questions related to squares and square roots. Okay, so right, I will be coming back with some more videos related to some different questions, some other questions, and what is my request to all my students, to practice more and more. Practice makes a man perfect. So please practice more and more. If you are practicing more and more, 100% you will be able to do it perfectly. Okay, so right gentlemen, please share and like it, and please inform your friends also. Okay, so thank you. Bye. Thank you very much.